I'm just realizing that you guys might have been on to something, man. Because my hair look rough, bro. It looks rough. And now y'all got me looking at it a lot now because y'all have been making a lot of comments about it. Van, you need a haircut. You need to get this thing combed out, bro. Where's your pick, bro? Huh? Well, it's racist. Nah, I'm just paying attention more, man. I'm about to go and put my hat on. But we got Steven Crowder, who's about to take 2 hot babes to go purchase guns and to go shoot some guns, all because he wants to educate people so that when somebody run up in your house and that look like this right here, give me your money, give me your lollipops, your chicken wings, and your everything. Give me your Pop-Tarts. Where's the tater tots? Where's the tater tots? You gotta be ready, man. You gotta make sure that you can fire their tails up. You know what I mean? So y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments. Let's get to it.
This is a tasty burger.
It's changed my mind time.
Tasty burger.
For this week's edition, we not only revisited the ever-relevant topic of gun control, but we decided to mix things up a little bit by taking the very students we discussed the matter with to the gun range to learn the basics of firearm safety, shooting, and the process of actually purchasing a gun. One thing we've learned with the Change My Mind conversations, most people simply don't have all the information.
How would you define assault rifle?
I don't know exactly how to define it. Like an automated weapon that is capable of mass shootings. I don't think a pistol is capable of what an assault rifle 15 can do. There should definitely be more restrictions on how you can get one. There are people out there, as you've seen, that aren't fine, that can do the same thing that I can do, you know? So
have you ever purchased a firearm?
No.
Okay. So things you're probably not aware of the process. Do you think you can just walk in and buy a gun?
No, you need a gun license, right?
I love how patient Steven's been with them, and I love how they are asking questions, how they're not trying to act like they know it all or any of that. Sometimes that's what it takes. Although it's not in their algorithm to see these types of videos where they're explaining how to use a gun properly, how to safely take care of your weapon, the purposes of a gun, all those type of things. Since that's not in their algorithm, they're not going to have this knowledge. So the fact that they're sitting down having this conversation with Steven Crowder after probably having a debate about guns and whatnot, you know what? He went ahead and took them, and he's educating them. He's educating them simply by having this conversation right here. Kudos to him and his team, man. This is dope.
And you need to know, you don't need a gun license.
You don't need a gun license, but you do need a driver's license, a valid ID, and you need to fill out paperwork, and there is a background check.
I knew there was some restrictions, but I didn't know. I knew there was some, but I still believe there should be more. I just don't know what.
Okay.
She wants some blood.
What if I were to tell you that 500,000 to over 3 million innocent lives are saved each year by one simple fact?
What is that?
Defensive use of the firearm.
That's how many people have it?
According to the CDC, a minimum of 500,000, potentially over 3 million. And by the way, that's really hard to that doesn't take into account many times a firearm saves a life just by brandishing it.
Did you guys know that many people were saved by simply having a firearm and defending themselves and other people? Did y'all know that? That's great information right there. 500,000 to 3 million. That's excellent information. I didn't know that.
Shot is never fired.
That is true.
That is true. Yeah.
I always encourage women, if you can, to at least go learn how to shoot and protect yourself responsibly, and then consider purchasing a firearm. Do either of you own a firearm?
No, but we have a friend whose dad has a lot, and she has one too. And
have you ever shot firearm?
I've never, but she has
Neither
a
one of
couple
you?
times. No.
Shauna and Tara.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you be willing to, maybe in a follow-up, we could do a segment on this, go with me to a range, shoot for the first time, and purchase a firearm?
Down.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Purchase a firearm, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
They didn't know it.
Why couldn't I be the one that would sit down and talk to them about this, man? I would like to purchase some guns and learn the correct way to handle a weapon. I mean, just because I got a few don't mean that I ain't got a few. I want the public to think I got a million of them. Like I got one every single step. On every single step in the house is a weapon. So beware. Beware if you come in here looking like this, it's going to be some rat-a-tat-tat. Never hesitate to put a fool on his back. What's sad is my wife, I brought this in the house and my wife said this looked like me. She's mean, man. She's mean.
Everything about firearms, and that's okay. Enter the twist on this week's Change My Mind, where we took these gals, eager and willing to learn, the range for the first time.
Say what again? Say what again? Say what again?
All right, so this is how we're gonna start. So the first thing before I do anything with you, is the first rule, and we had our last, we'll see if you do better than the last guy who came in for the first time, just finger off the trigger. Like I said, don't be afraid of it because you know it's not loaded, so hold it firmly. So with one hand, push that button, push that out, check it, have her check it.
And then,
Push it back and you feel it. Yep. And just always keep it aimed somewhere. Yep. Now, feel this the reason that finger there is A, it's safe.
Man, I would like to have a daggone class like this. I'm serious, man. Like the class that before, when me and my son went, we shot a whole lot of guns. And we didn't go through all of this right here. Somebody told us a couple of things and sent us on our way and said, okay, go bang, bang, bang. And that's exactly what we did.
But also kind of pinch it with your thumb here. Because you're kind of pushing into your hand and you're squeezing your fingers together so that it holds it as stable as possible. And I don't want nobody extra work for you. Got that right. And I don't want nobody other than the ice Arnold Schwarzenegger. But if that's and I don't want extra work for you. Got that right. This is probably the least, to most people, the least intimidating. Gun reform, kind of what we talked about there when we were at your school. No one really is even talking about these.
yeah.
So.
The more fun gun that can do a lot more damage than.
Yeah, some people would argue.
They are such good sports, man. It look like they are so ready to go do it too. They about to go let off some rounds, man. I like this. I want to see how they do. I bet they do well too, because young ladies are usually the best students, especially when it comes to like basketball. You're just talking about pure form. They're not trying to look like all of the superstars while they out there doing their thing. They just trying to do exactly what you ask them to do so that they be safe and that they achieve something. They want to be able to achieve something. I bet they do well.
When I'm basketball, oh young, we must run. When I'm everybody, oh young, we must run. Got that right. No, I'm not that right.
That seems pretty far, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's only 7 yards.
That's where most self-defense situations happen within 7 yards.
7 yards.
Nah, that's a
So to give you an idea, when people say, like kind of a myth, we'll go through is like, couldn't you shoot them in the leg, or did you have to shoot them, to kill them? Picture a person at 7 yards. It's, to actually, you'd have to get it in that white circle while the person's moving.
And I've been somebody to say that before. I'm dead serious, especially when it came to when Black Lives Matter first. I don't want to say when they first started, because I don't even know when they first started. I'm talking about when I started looking into them, and people would like get shot in the stomach and in the chest, and I'm like, man, they couldn't shoot him in the leg. And man, y'all used to tear me up in the comment section like, bro, you clearly don't know a lot about guns, do you? And the answer is no, I don't. I do not. I'm not one of them type of people that is so pressed to be right that I'm going to lie about that. No, I don't. So yeah, I'm learning, man. I'm learning.
So who wants to go first?
You can go first.
It's already loaded. That's the semi-automatic. So same thing. When you're ready, just squeeze that trigger. Aim at that center. Breathe. Stabilize it. You got all the time in the world. Good.
No.
Hey, right on target. Good. It was just to the right on the red. Oh, keep the finger off the trigger. If you're not shooting, just line it up and just squeeze that trigger and you should be fine. It's definitely harder to control.
Yeah.
A little bit longer trigger, but same thing, one shot, one round.
Was this used more for self-defense than that one, or not?
Yes, yeah. Basically, for self-defense, typically speaking, talking about this, and this is the revolver equivalent to the 9mm, which is what we're going to do next. The 9mm, it's the exact.
Yo, I want to say first of all, and I much love to Steven Crowder and his crew. No bull. This right here is necessary. It's needed. This right here is dope. I would love, like, it would be amazing if someone would make my wife and my daughters feel this comfortable about gun use and guns and this type of thing. And the way that he's showing these young ladies, and he's not even speaking to them like they don't know. He's just giving them the information so that they can feel comfortable and have a better understanding. Then they can move forward knowing that, wow, I can do this. It's not that bad. As a matter of fact, it's great that I have this information now. I can, like, they know how to hold a gun now. They know how to breathe. They know how to aim. They know how to have gun safety. You know what I mean? Not put your finger on the trigger before you even shoot. These things are necessary, and it's dope because now they can help other people understand too, even if they don't physically bring their baby sisters, baby brothers, or, you know, their siblings out there, or if they got children. I don't know, nieces, nephews, whatever. They can give them information that they've learned, because that's what it's all about, helping one another, right? That's what we're all here for, right? Like, we're not only checking out a video of Steven Crowder showing young ladies how to shoot. We are learning at the same time. Some of you who already have this information, you're just making sure that he's giving the proper information. Also, you're giving people in the comment section more information. You're giving me information. That's what it's all about. Once you get it, give it. You know what I mean? You can't constantly pour into somebody else's cup if yours is empty. So you got to fill yours up, pour into somebody else's. Fill yours up, pour into somebody else's. That's how this works. You know what I mean? That's real love right there. This right here is love. I don't know why. Like, when I very first started checking out Steven Crowder, I thought this dude was an asshole, man. I'm talking about, I thought he was a straight jerk. And I'm sure if y'all saw some of my reactions of him just sitting out on the college campuses debating with the students about certain things, I thought he was extremely intelligent. I'm put to you like that. But I also thought that he was a jerk, and I thought he was doing it purposefully because he was just trying to get under the skin of the people that he was debating. But he really have a love for people his own way, and he's showing them right now with the skill that he has acquired over the years. He is just showing these young ladies, yo, this is what it's like. Now, how do you feel? This is dope, man. Shout out to Steven Crowder for this.
Same gun as a 22, but in a 9mm platform. When people say shoot in the leg, no, a police officer is going to use something significantly more powerful than that. Yeah. And see how hard it is just to, once you get into a level of self-defense, to control it. It takes practice, which is why typically, I don't know if you know this, concealed carry holders are actually 6 times less likely to commit crimes than even off-duty police officers. And that's because typically we tend to practice a lot. We go through the courses, you know. So this is gonna be louder, but it's actually easier to control than a handgun. Okay. So I'll show you first. I'll just take a shot. Now, do you know what AR stands for?
Automatic rifle.
No. Letting them shoot an AR.
It stands for Armalite.
Oh, that's
Armalite.
not at all.
Yeah, it's fully semi-automatic. It's just like all the other guns that you've shot. So it's okay, don't be shy. Come on up. I'll walk you through it. Believe me, it's not. It's just sound.
They are scared, bro. They scared.
Sorry.
Now you
That's more sound than kick, right?
Yeah, no, there's not that much
thing
kick.
right there.
It's easier to actually hold and shoot than the handgun. It's just loud in here. There you go. Good. All right, let's take a break. It's too heavy. Let's take a break. It's really not that difficult. It's really not a lot of kick, right?
It's just the weight.
Yeah, because it's heavy. You're substantially. But would you say it's easier than, say, even the revolver, as far as controlling it?
Yeah.
There's 2. There's 3. No, there's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is just really simple. You're just loading it,
That's the pump.
put it in underneath.
So this one does not have a magazine.
Beg your pardon?
Does it not have a magazine?
This one doesn't. You can buy it. That's a part of the assault weapons ban.
Oh.
So this is perfectly legal.
Oh, but
If it had a magazine, or is it all magazine loading shotguns, or is it just magazine?
I believe it's you can either have a magazine or be semi-automatic. You can't have both.
Okay, so that's a good example as to what's banned.
Okay.
If this is a semi-automatic, it can't have a magazine. This is legal. If it had a magazine,
It'd be illegal.
no. Now, if it were semi-automatic, like the AR, it definitely couldn't be allowed a magazine.
Oh, okay.
Now, it's just if sometimes it entirely depends if it's detachable. As a matter of fact, to give you an idea, this same gun would be illegal if the grip were a pistol grip.
Really?
That's the assault weapons ban.
Get out
And
of
the
here.
whole purpose of it wasn't to make people safer. You want to tell me that me holding it this way or this way
Yeah.
is going to stop a school shooting? It was just to disrupt the firearm manufacturing industry and make it hard, and it's a PR battle.
That sucks because when I went to a gun show, probably like how long ago was this? Because I was with my man Rod, and when we went, I saw a double pistol grip pump, and I couldn't afford it. And they had them, man. And I said, I want one. Well, next time I get a chance to get one, I'm getting one. It was double pistol grip pump. That thing looked amazing. It was dope. It was so dope, man. And they not even on the market anymore. They're banned. That sucks, man. That sucks, man.
Look at it. Once you're ready, you're going to pump it. It's not chambered, so you're going to pump this back and forward, and then just aim and shoot. This one's pretty simple. Does have some kick for sure, but just so you've done it once.
Put that thing in your shoulder.
So really make sure that, yep, there you go. Okay, don't be shy with this as far as getting the firm grip. Pump it forward and back. Finger off the trigger. You okay? That's the hardest one to shoot.
Boom. My gracious, bro.
Now forward
This is
all the
crazy.
way. There you go. It is ready. Get it right in that. Oh, sorry, get it right in that. Okay, it's gonna give you some kick, so hold a firm grip on it. You okay? You want to shoot another one?
No, I'm good.
You're good?
He said, no,
okay.
I'm good.
Ladies, good job.
Excellent
But the truth
job.
is a shotgun. That's just a 12-gauge shotgun. You've heard it, almost no one ever talks about it because it's one of the most common hunting guns. But certainly as far as if you're just talking about the most damage, that's why actually a lot of shotguns have been used in public shootings, that they just modify, because that thing is, it's hard to control, but it really is. That slug that you fired would go through Jared, Mark, both of you, and the drywall. Yeah, whereas the AR-15 would not. But it just doesn't look, because it's a pump, and no one thinks of it because they've grown up with it. And so no one really talks about it. So if the goal is really to make, if we're talking about removing guns that can damage people, that would be no, that's not really the purpose to it. Did it surprise you at all that of the firearms, the ones that people don't really even talk about or mention, like banning it all, is that last shotgun?
Yeah, like that one was really scary to me, just because it hurt a little. It hurt, but it had more of a kick.
And it makes a much bigger hole.
Yeah, it makes it,
Hey guys, that was dope, man. I'm gonna keep the rest of the link for the original is below. I want y'all to go check this joint out because it has like another 10 minutes to it. Go check it out, man, whenever you get a moment. But I think it's phenomenal that he's doing this for people. I think it's dope for anybody who's doing this for people who don't have the knowledge. Like, this is amazing. Like, thank you. I'm gonna thank you for the people who have yet to come across you and receive the knowledge and value that you can pass on to them and keep them safe, their families safe, their co-workers safe, their friends, everyone, because this is important, man. Excuse me. Yeah, this is important. Wow. All right. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments below. And if you have yet to hit that subscribe button, please make sure you do so on your way out the door. Once again, guys, I am Van, and now we are all the LFR family. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video, hopefully inside of the Patreon as well. Y'all have been amazing per usual, man. Love y'all. Bye. Yeah.